Hello class, my name is Melvin Hortman and I'd like to welcome you to Materials in Manufacturing and Construction. In this class we're going to study how commercial buildings are built, how manufacturing impacts the building of commercial buildings, how emerging technologies impact the building of commercial buildings. We're not only going to look at the materials, but we're going to look at the methods and the equipments that are used to make these buildings a possibility. We're going to start with foundations and site work and work our way through wood construction, light frame construction, concrete and steel construction, all the way up to roofing and enclosures and finishes. We're going to get to every last detail of the construction of a commercial building. In this online class, we are going to be navigating Canvas pretty much the entire time. If you've gotten to this video, you're on the home page of our course. And if you scroll down below the video, you will see a description of the course and how to navigate this course. We're going to be doing most of our navigation via the Canvas modules, though you can also access your grades and your course syllabus, which is like the roadmap for this course, through the navigation menu, which is on the left side of the screen. You'll see there's a link for modules, grades, your syllabus, your RTC support syllabus, which goes over all the resources and support systems that are in place here at Renton Technical College. Course evaluations, where at the end of the quarter you can submit an evaluation for this course and the outcomes for this course. You'll be able to see not only the course outcomes, what we want you to get out of this course, but also our program outcomes, where this course stems from, what we want you to get out of our entire program. So you can immediately begin exploring this course through the course modules. When you go to the course modules, you'll see the quarter broken down by each week: week 1, week 2, week 3. And through each week, there will be certain things to complete, certain things to view, like week 1 overview and the learning foundations and site work. We're going to view those to learn about foundations and site work. And then check our understanding through this concept check, which I want you to score at least a score of 4 out of 5 on this assignment before moving on. We'll collaborate together and with your classmates by writing a 25-word summary on foundations and on site work. And then we will cap it all off by doing a lab that's going to look at a real construction project to deepen our learning of each topic each week as we go through this quarter. These labs that you see at the end of each week, these are going to prepare you for our final report, which we will complete at the very end of the quarter. You can see that in the week 10 and 11 module, where our final is an emerging technology in construction memo report that we will write. So through the labs, you're going to want to focus on the development of your writing skill as well as the development of your synthesizing skills, which that just pretty much means your combining of concept skills, combining week 1's topics with week 2's topics, and so on. Through the course navigation menu, which is at the left at the very top, you can see the link for your grades and your syllabus, which will give all the necessary details on this course. If you click in there, you'll be able to read it in depth. This is what I want you to do before the quarter actually starts. I want you to read through this syllabus, look over the modules, see what days we're not in class, things like that. See like who I am and what's going on with me, what materials we're going to need. One pertinent thing is going to be a King County Library card, which you can access and request online. That's going to be a big thing that we'll need for viewing a lot of our videos that we'll go over this quarter. And lastly, I'd like to discuss the means of communication between you and I and your peers. I'm primarily going to communicate with you through the Canvas announcements, which will always show up at the top of the home page, which you can see here, and through your Canvas inbox. which is at the left of the navigation menu of Canvas. It's the fifth option down. And you should already have in a message from me already introducing myself and asking you to respond so that I know that you are in this course and that you have gotten my communication so that we can start that dialogue, start the relationship that we will maintain as instructor to student throughout the rest of this quarter. So, without further ado, I am welcoming you to this Materials in Manufacturing and Construction course. I'm excited to get started. Let's get going.